So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital. And we are going to describe just how serious this is.
So one day I flipped it on him and showed up in it was town car days. I had a town car. Popped out the town car with a camera. Said, yo, Puff, you gotta let me film this.
Okay, so we all remember Jamie Foxx, who vanished from the entertainment scene soon after the reports emerged that he suffered from a medical emergency, right? Well, the word has it that Jamie was allegedly silenced by Diddy after he started to spill the deets on the infamous Diddy parties. Fans became more suspicious after Jamie's family did everything to conceal the details of Jamie's ailment. So without further ado, let's get into it. Medical emergency. So back in April last year, the reports claimed that Jamie Foxx was hospitalized in Georgia, and later on, his daughter revealed that the actor had experienced a medical complication. She did not specify what happened medically. However, sources claim that Foxx was not transported by an emergency vehicle, and it did not take place while on the set of the Netflix film Back in Action. Corinne Foxx shared on her Instagram account on behalf of the Foxx family saying, "We wanted to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. The family asks for privacy during this time." Sources at the hospital claim that Jamie has spoken to the police. The Grammy Award-winning actor alleged that his medical complication was not natural, but because someone was after him. His explosive remarks have unsettled many of his fans. One of them reported on Twitter, Jamie Foxx told the cops somebody is trying to unalive him. I'm telling you, man, it's like they have a timer on these celebs' lives. I believe him. Well, at first glance, it may seem like the life-threatening claim is really pushing it, but TMZ reported that Jamie was in a very critical condition, and many thought that he actually might not make it. His friends and family reportedly flew in from overseas to be with him.
Bad enough that family members from outside of Atlanta, there were some in Atlanta, but family members from outside flew in and rushed to the hospital to be by his side.
According to TMZ, the actor's absence during the last 8 days of the film had put the film's completion in jeopardy. You see, Jamie Foxx's sudden serious illness had producers scrambling on his movie set. Sources explained that the doctors had decided to keep the actor at the hospital while they ran tests and determined what exactly happened to him. However, there were online rumors that indicated that Foxx suffered a stroke, but it wasn't confirmed by doctors or the family. Well, after radio silence for more than 2 months, the Ray star took to Instagram to share a video in which he spoke about the medical complication that caused him to be hospitalized. While he didn't specify what the condition was that forced him to seek medical attention, Foxx chose to focus on his gratitude for those who carried him through the ordeal. Thank you a billion to everybody. Been a long road, but all the prayers, great people, and God got me through. I know a lot of people were waiting or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was going to make it through. The actor used the opportunity to dispel any rumors that have revolved since his emergency first occurred, including claims that he suffered from paralysis and vision impairment. As you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. I'm not paralyzed, but I went to hell and back, and my road to recovery had some potholes as well. But I'm coming back, and I'm able to work. Now, after almost 1 year of keeping the details of his condition secret, Foxx offered attendees of the African American Film Critics Association Special Achievement Awards luncheon a sneak peek of his untold story. While accepting AAFCA's Producers Award alongside his Foxhole Productions partner, Datari Turner, he said, "Everybody wants to know what happened, and I'm going to tell you what happened, but I've got to do it in my own way. I'm going to do it in a funny way. We're going to be on the stage. We're going to get back to the stand-up sort of roots. It'll be called What Had Happened Was, and it's got all the things that happened, especially on our side of our community." Now, you might remember that before the hospitalization drama, Jamie was hale and hearty, shooting his new film. Interestingly, Jamie Foxx revealed some juicy details about the music mogul Puffy. You see, sometime back, a video of Jamie popped on the internet that raised quite an uproar.
So what I did was, I would show up to the party
in a little town.
Well, Jamie was a hardcore fan of Diddy back in the day and tried his luck to join one of his parties. Now, we all know that Jamie Foxx is a late-night hot seat favorite, and he recently stopped by Colbert to talk about Diddy's exceptional parties and the insane stunt he pulled to become part of the big crowd. After starting a friendship with the rap mogul by posing as a videographer, they started partying together more frequently, including parties Diddy himself would throw.
At that time, Puff was the biggest guy in the world. You know, you couldn't even get in this party. So the way I would get in this party is I show up with a camera.
Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this. The whole thing, we need to document.
Jamie also revealed that Diddy would waste money like water on the parties, and he had to teach him about budget. I would hang out and watch him throw parties. He threw a party and said, "Yo, Playboy, this party costs $1.5 million." I'm like, "You're out of your mind." I said, "Puff, I'll throw you a party for $400 that will rival this party." Diddy. But soon after those clips went viral, Jamie suffers a medical emergency. You might not remember, but the interviews about Jamie Foxx revealing the substance game in Hollywood was also pretty popular around the same time. Remember how Kanye West claimed that the pills prescribed in celebrity cases are filled with a large amount of lithium that dissolves the brain? He explained that this substance is very addictive and it slowly affects a person's critical thinking ability as well.
When I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount.
Jamie explained that the elites tried to play the same trick on him. Jaguar Wright also joined in on the conversation. Jaguar highlighted the fact that Diddy has always been hale and hearty, even when all the Uptown oldies either lost their lives or suffered terrible incidents. She said, Uptown Records started with 5 people: Andre Harrell, Al B. Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim Porter was the longest working employee. She was there from the very beginning, and she was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting? She claimed that she found the past of the Uptown artists really suspicious, as all of them were in one way or another working on telling the story of their life that would eventually include Diddy. Fans speculate that Diddy didn't want to get his past wrongdoings coming to light at any cost. Jaguar questioned Diddy's upward trajectory while others were flatlined. She said, "Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest man, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning are gone. Just him." Fans also pointed out that the Jamie Foxx situation was quite bizarre. The whole Jamie Foxx situation is weird. He was facing death. No real update on his recovery, and now, all of a sudden after the clone rumors, he's promoting a Netflix movie of him being cloned? That's weird. Later on, Jaguar explained that she had hired an entertainment lawyer around 2003 who had just left Bad Boy. Jaguar claimed that the lawyer confided in Wright and shared an unsettling story about her time at the label. Apparently, Diddy had a meeting with singer and New Jack City actor Christopher Williams about possibly signing a demo deal, but the attorney needed to get approval for some paperwork and went into Diddy's office, where she found Christopher going down on Diddy. And allegedly, when the attorney questioned Diddy's intentions, he said, "I'll do whatever the F I want to do in my building. It's power, see? If I could make a man suck my private, I could make people do anything for money." Jaguar continued to address the incident, accusing him of driving the attorney out of work. She said, "That's what you said, Puff, about Christopher Williams sucking your private for a demo deal, and you cut him a check. And you chased that young woman out of New York, just like you tried to chase Wendy Williams out of New York. And she came to work for me. She was a wonderful woman, and she was a brilliant attorney, and she thought she was signing up for the ride of her life." Not only that, after Jamie's comeback, reports started popping up about Jamie Foxx being sued for allegedly exploiting a woman at a rooftop bar in New York City. An unnamed woman accused the Oscar-winning actor of inappropriate behavior and battery during an interaction that took place in August 2015. According to a lawsuit filed in this New York Supreme Court, obtained by USA Today, the alleged victim filed anonymously as Jane Doe.
Oscar award-winning actor Jamie Foxx is the latest star to face sexual assault allegations. The 55-year-old is being sued over an alleged incident that took place in 2015.
Suit claimed that she, along with her friend, were seated at a table next to Fox's at Catch NYC. The friend asked for a photo of Foxx and took several pictures with him. However, it was afterward that he began complimenting her supermodel body and told her she looked like the actress Gabrielle Union. He then allegedly grabbed her by the arm and took her to a secluded area area where he put both hands under her crop top. In her lawsuit, Jane Doe accused the restaurant and bar, as well as Birnbaum, of negligent hiring, training, and supervision, and claimed that employees failed to report and prevent the alleged incident. Her filing read, the defendants had knowledge of Fox's propensities for aggressive behavior towards females, the potential for unwanted touching, and his bad disposition when consuming excessive alcohol. As a result of the incident, Jane Doe suffered and continues to suffer severe emotional distress and anxiety, humiliation, embarrassment, post-traumatic stress disorder, and other physical and emotional damages. Well, Jamie Foxx has denied SA allegations made against him. A spokesperson for Fox said the alleged incident never happened. In 2020, this individual filed a nearly identical lawsuit in Brooklyn. That case was dismissed shortly thereafter. The claims are no more viable today than they were then. We are confident that they will be dismissed again, and once they are, Mr. Fox intends to pursue a claim for malicious prosecution against this person and her attorneys for refiling this frivolous action. Fans found it quite odd that the suit was filed under the Adult Survivor Act. They speculated that it is quite possible that Diddy tried to take Jamie down in such a way. However, he allegedly fell into his own trap when his own alleged victims came out of the hiding. Diddy Lawsuits and Raid. Back in November 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York against Diddy, whom she dated on and off again from 2007 to 2018. In her complaint, she accused Diddy of R-ing her and A-ing her over the course of their decade-long relationship. Once Cassie decided to fully end the relationship in September 2018 over dinner, she alleged Diddy forced his way into her home and took advantage of her. In a statement to People, Combs' lawyer Ben Brofman denied the allegations, which he called offensive and outrageous. Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. Ms. Ventura's demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. Despite withdrawing her initial threat, Ms. Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. A day after Ventura filed her lawsuit, Diddy and the singer announced they resolved the claims in the lawsuit to their mutual satisfaction. The parties added that there will be no further details publicly released about the terms of the agreement. Days after settling his lawsuit with Cassie, Diddy was accused of SA in a lawsuit filed in the Manhattan Supreme Court. According to the court documents, a woman named Joy Dickerson Neal accused Diddy of D'ing and R-ing her when she was a college student at Syracuse University in 1991. Attorneys for Dickerson Neal claimed that she was a victim of revenge porn after the music mogul allegedly recorded the incident and shared the tape with others in the music industry. At the time of the filing, which occurred as the New York State Adult Survivors Act window was about to close, Diddy denied the allegations, claiming Dickerson Neal fabricated the story. This last-minute lawsuit is an example of how well-intentioned law can be turned on its head. Miss Dickerson's 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. Mr. Combs never aided her, and she simply implicates companies that did not exist. This is purely a money grab and nothing more. That same day, Diddy was accused of SA by a third woman, according to a lawsuit filed in New York County Supreme Court. In the lawsuit obtained by People, a Jane Doe alleged that Diddy and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall took turns R-ing her and a friend in New York City more than 30 years ago. Just like other cases, Diddy denied these allegations as well. These are fabricated claims falsely alleging misconduct from over 30 years ago and filed at the last minute. This is nothing but a money grab. Because of Mr. Combs' fame and success, he is an easy target for anonymous accusers who lie without conscience or consequence for financial benefit. Combs was hit with a new lawsuit recently in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. NBC News reported the plaintiff turned out to be a former record producer and videographer, Rodney Lil Rod Jones. In the lawsuit, Jones explained that he started working under Sean when he was requested to produce some of his songs for a new album. However, he claimed that Sean had devastating impacts on his life. The defendants in the case are not just Diddy, but a whole group of his social circle.
As far as defendants, there are a number of them. There's Diddy, his son Justin Combs, the CEO of Universal Music Group, the CEO of Motown Records, which is the parent company of Love Records. There's a woman named Christina, who is the chief of staff to Diddy. There's Motown Records, Universal Music Group, Love Records, and some others. So there's a lot of defendants.
Jones has accused Combs of SH and threatening him between September 2022 and November 2023, during the time that they reportedly worked together. together. He has alleged that he has video and audio evidence of Diddy and his staff engaging in serious illegal activity for over a year. This came after Jones revealed that he used to stay with Diddy months at a time for production purposes, which in turn became an opportunity for Diddy to inappropriately touch him in various places. Rodney claimed that after he was fed up with Diddy's behavior, he talked up the issue with Diddy's chief of staff, Christina, who brushed off his worries, chalking Diddy's behavior to his personality. But Rodney wasn't done here. In his 70-page complaint, Rodney claimed that Diddy tried to entice him into having intimacy with another man. According to the plaintiff, Diddy tried to make me do inhumane actions under the impression that it was the way of the industry. As a result of back-to-back SA lawsuits, properties owned by Diddy located in Miami and Los Angeles were raided by Homeland Security. Credible news outlets have cited an unnamed source that claimed that federal officials in Manhattan have interviewed 3 women and a man, and 3 other interviews are scheduled in relation to the allegations of ST, SA, and the solicitation and distribution of illegal narcotics and firearms. In a statement, Homeland Security Investigations confirmed that Homeland Security executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and local law enforcement partners. This development in a slew of SA-related cases has shocked the whole industry.
Sean Diddy Combs. Yesterday, we told you how federal agents searched 2 of his properties as part of an investigation into alleged sex trafficking.
Despite the chaos ensued, Diddy's attorney has been adamant about Diddy's innocence, claiming that the raid was just a ploy to intimidate his client. He said, "This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced, coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name." Fans believe that given Diddy's spotty history, it is possible that he might have fed something to Jamie that led to the medical emergency. Yes, I think Jamie Foxx's story is true. Jamie is not the type that just makes lies up, especially about his life. So I think he's telling the truth about Diddy tried to poison him. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for more celebrity drama like this.